Right? Hello. Hello and welcome to the first video of January 2026. My name is Jay and we're not doing a train video today. We are actually doing an unboxing video. Now in this box right here, I have been waiting for at least a week. In this box is the brand new camera that I will be using on this channel from literally today. And it's gonna be a wonderful ride, it really is. And as you can see, before I've actually started recording, I have already taken the tape off the top of the box. So I can just get right down to opening it right away. Now, this camera inside this box has been a literal inspiration to actually go and buy one and to prepare for this video as well, because I will be featuring some test footage in this video too. I have been literally researching and preparing to actually use this camera for the last, should I say, month, because I've been planning to buy this camera since the start of November actually, but I've had to wait until I had a little bit of money so I could go and buy one. Right, shall we get to the unboxing? What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have to move the camera above the box here so you can actually see what I'm doing. So shall we go and do that right now? Okay everybody, so I've got the camera positioned above the box now so we can go and open it. We have a lot of wrapping here to protect the camera. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and not reveal the camera until the very end. So first off, we have this massive power brick adapter for the charger, and you can already tell right there that this brand new camera is also Canon. So first off, we actually have the power brick adapter for the charger. So we're just going to put that to the side there. Next up, we have the handle. This will help to hold the camera. Next up, we have a Canon BP975 battery with 50% charge still in it. And I think I actually ordered 2 batteries. Yeah, this one has a full charge on it. Right there. This is also a Canon BP975 battery. So I've got 2 of those. Next up, we have a lens. This is the Canon 35 to 135 f4 to 5.6 ultrasonic Canon EOS lens. Reason why I purchased this lens in particular, it's because it has a really smooth zoom. Like, it doesn't have the jittery, like, it has the really smooth zoom to get those really lovely electronic-like zooming shots with how smooth it is. So there, we have a Canon lens, 2 Canon batteries, a handle grip, and the power brick adapter for the charger. Next up, now seeing this piece of kit for the first time, you will probably recognize, some of you viewers, what camera I purchased. Now this is the monitor unit for the camera in question, right here, with this lovely 3.5-inch LCD screen. You have all of your playback functions right here. You even have your audio on this side, and of course you have your XLR right there. Have you keen-eyed viewers guessed what camera I purchased yet? If you haven't, shall we get to the final bit of kit? Oh, but first, there's the charger for the BP975 batteries and the power cable. Let's just put those off to the side there. The box is pretty much empty now, except for the camera. So let's just throw that to the side. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna reveal it this way. Now this is the camera that I have purchased for the new content on my YouTube channel. This, my friends, is the Canon EOS C300 cinema camera from 2012. Now, I know that this is an older model, but my goodness, I decided to purchase this in 2025 for less than $500. And I must thank you, MPB, for the purchase as well, with their really low price. So now the next thing to do is set the entire camera setup up, and I will show you that in a minute. Well, here is the entire kit now out of the box. But what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to zoom the camera out a bit more because I am too much at the top of the frame here. Okay, that's much better. Right, so let's just get the other bits out of the way. Okay, I'm going to have to charge that one battery because we're going to use this one because it's got the full battery on it. So these are the little pieces that will make up the new camera setup with the C300. And now, spoiler alert here, this eye cup on the C300 is actually not the eye cup that comes with the C300. This eye cup that I've decided to put on it is actually from my recycled HVR Z1, which is a Sony camera. But luckily for me, the eye cup fits. And there's that. So what we're gonna do now is take the lens cap off. Also with the lens as well. And now Canon designed these two lens caps to go together, so you never lose them. Right? So, red dot with red dot. And now, we have a lens on the C300 Mark I. I must specify that this is the Canon C300 Mark I. The C300 Mark II, I think, is the one that has the dual pixel autofocus. And the C300 Mark I think it has autofocus. Just put right up here if I'm correct on that. And if I'm not, just basically make a fool of myself in the editing room right now. So what we're going to do now is take the lens cap off the lens, attach the handle. Attach the handle. There we go. Open the battery compartment right here. Make sure you've got the battery facing the right way. Slide it in. Slide it to the left, and now the battery is secured. Now, the only other thing is, because this camera battery is the BP975, that means it sticks out a bit more than usual, than the original BP955, which is the battery that should have come with this, but I got the extended one, ×2. So unfortunately, the door that you open the battery compartment with cannot close again. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. So we've nearly got the entire setup of the new camera already done. Last but not least is the monitor unit. So we put it in here like this, like so. Make sure that's nice and tight. And now we go to the back here where these two cables should go. You can see, you probably can't see from that far away, but we have external 1 and external 2. And both of these cables have 1 and 2 written on them. So 1 will go in there, and external 2 will go in there, just like that as well. And now there is the full setup of the C300 Mark I. Okay, so there is the full setup of the C300 Mark I, with its lens, battery, eye cup, handle, and monitor unit. Now, what I really love about this monitor unit is you can configure it in so many different ways. If you're standing off to the side, you could turn it towards you like this. The same again on the other side. Now this monitor here, I really love the way they've configured this monitor. You can have it like this, or you can have it down like this, so you can selfie. And if I come back up here, you can turn it this way and have the monitor down like this, which is how I'll probably use this. Probably out at a station like this with the monitor facing down, probably the eye cup out like this, so if things get too bright and I can't see the screen, I can look through the viewfinder. Also, the one last thing is we have another lens cap that goes over the EVF. I don't know why they've done that, but apparently that's the one other feature on the C300 Mark I. So we turn the camera on for the first time. But first, I'm going to let you see this. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. Okie dokie, so we're going to turn the camera on. We're going to turn the camera on in 3, 2, 1. And there she goes. And there she is, guys. The monitor is now on. Wow. Look at that. Wow. There is also another way that you can configure this camera as well. You can actually use this camera with just the monitor unit on. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate right now. So you can actually take the handle off and just have the monitor unit on it solo. Just like this. My goodness, we've got a full 140-minute battery here. Wow. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out autofocus here. But yeah, here is the new setup for 2026. It's going to be an amazing year, especially with a camera like this on the channel now. Woohoo. Also, I might have to get a different tripod as well to handle the weight of this beast as well, because the tripod I'm using right now is built just to handle the weight of a small camcorder, not something that is nearly 10 pounds of weight in my one hand here, which is really suffering already. But once again, this is how I want the screen to be whenever I use the C300. Because apparently this way looks really nice indeed. And there's also a mirror button up here that will turn the screen the right way for you. Now, to probably finish off this video, oh right, I need to get a microphone because this camera uses XLR audio and I currently have none. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go and get a microphone really quick. So hold on to your hats, fellas. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, everybody, I have the audio and I'm gonna turn the camera off quickly again so I can install the microphone. And there we go. The audio is on, finally on. And oh, we've got to reconfigure the audio here to channel 1 and 2. All right, just make sure it's not peaking too high. Also, you can actually use headphones with this setup, so you can hear just how loud it actually is. So let me just go and get headphones really quick. All right, guys, I have the headphones, and on the back of the C300 here, you have your headphones towards the bottom. So let's go ahead and plug that in. Oh, now I have a clear signal of the audio. And there is a little bit of hissing noise in the audio, but we can just configure that. Okay, just configuring the audio, and I'd say it's at a decent volume now. And there we go. The whole setup is now done. The only thing left is to do some test footage for this video, and shall we do that right now? And here it is, the C300 Mark I. Look how beautiful this looks. Wow. Look at it. Absolutely perfect. Okay, everybody. Here we have the C300 Mark I with some audio, with some XLR audio right here. Just see if we can straighten that microphone out a little bit. And look at that. Perfect. It's actually amazing how this camera basically can tell what lens is on it. I think that's why I just love the C300 quite a lot. Wow. Hello everybody, and just want to chip in and say I really do hope that you are enjoying the test footage so far. I'm actually currently still doing it right now. I have my C300 on its metal tripod, which can actually hold the weight of it apparently, so I'm very happy about that indeed. And you know what, I just really hope that it's doing a really good job right now. Even though it is manual focus only, I've had to set the focus before sitting down, and I just hope that I am in focus even a little bit, because I have to actually learn this all over again, just because the C300 unfortunately is not an autofocus model. So I have to basically learn manual focusing with this camera, and you know what, it's actually surprisingly easy with this camera because of its very large and full HD LCD display screen. And also, shooting on it right now seems like just a dream to me, because I have always wanted a C300 Mark I, and I have one now, and I am so extremely happy with it. The only thing I will say though is pairing it up with a really heavy tripod as well is very, very hard to like carry around. So I'm gonna have to have the camera and tripod held separately whenever I move the stuff around. And not gonna lie, I actually hope to get a different tripod, but a very similar one to the one I already have, but just one that is not as heavy, because this tripod weighs an absolute ton. It's like carrying around an elephant with a backpack on its back filled with boulders. Now, why did that have to be very specific? I have no idea, but all I'm saying is the tripod, as well as the camera, is extremely heavy to carry around, and even just the tripod by itself, it's like carrying the C300 all over again. I have had the C300 for about 10 hours now, and getting to know it over those 10 hours have been extremely fun. And also, the way I can actually tilt the display in like a 360-degree rotation, and even 180 degrees this way, and then this way again, and then I can have it up or down. There's just so many ways that I can have this LCD screen positioned. There's just so many positions that I can have the LCD screen orientated into. Yeah, just these past 10 hours with the C300 have been intense. Getting to learn the camera over the course of a day already. It is literally black as night outside right now, and I unboxed this camera at 9 in the morning, so I've actually almost had it 10 hours. It's currently 6:53 p.m, so I've had this camera for about 8 hours, something like that, and I just gotta say, this camera is extremely amazing, and if you guys are looking to get a C300, you might as well do it now, because I finally gave in and did it for myself, and I am extremely happy with it. Also, I must say, just this camera is amazing. I absolutely love it, and the only thing I didn't get with this camera when I unboxed it was the manual, so I'm having to it's basically teaching yourself how to walk again. That's exactly what's going on right now with me and the C300. I have to learn this camera from the ground up. I have to throw away all of what I've learned with all of my other cameras so I can teach myself how to use this one. Because my other cameras don't even match up to the quality, the build, and the cinema aspect of this camera. None of my other cameras can actually live up to the expectations that the C300 has. And I have to completely relearn everything about filmmaking, especially with a camera like this one. So what I'm actually going to do now is, I think I'm going to end the test footage part of this whole video right here. And I just want to let you guys know that it has been an amazing experience learning how to use this camera for the past 7 to 8 hours. And I tell you, this is just one of the biggest dreams of mine. Getting to own a cinema camera, especially such as the C300. And with that said, I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this whole unboxing video, and of course the test footage at the end, which I have included, which you're currently watching right now. And I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Happy 2026, January 1st. My name has been Jay, and you have been watching a new video on my channel. Now don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's see what 2026 brings us train-wise. I hope it's actually going to be much more better this year. I really do hope that. Also, there's one more thing I'd like to reveal before this video comes to a close. All of the current videos that you have been watching up until this video, starting on December 5th, 2025 to right now, on January 1st, 2026 has been recorded on the C300 Mark I. Now, I originally didn't want to tell you guys. I wanted you guys to guess for yourselves. Yeah. Well, it's out now. Every video up until this one, from December 5th to January 1st, which is today, has been recorded on the C300 Mark I. Now, tell me you probably didn't notice. Like, oh, quality's a bit different. Is he using a different camera? Well, if you guessed that correctly, you were right. I have been using my brand new C300 Mark I. It's a bit of a reveal if you'd ask me. Like, I planned this entire thing out. I actually bought the C300 on December 5th. And yeah, I've kept it a secret until now. So, surprise? Anyways guys, I must go now. I hope you have a wonderful new year on January 1st, 2026. Hopefully this year is a bit more better than last. And the last thing I want to say is thank you to all of the people who supported me throughout 2025 and the years prior on my channel. You have all been wonderful subscribers and wonderful friends in real life or online. And all I have to say now is this video is getting too long, so I must go. I hope you all have a wonderful new year. And with that said, I bid you all farewell. See you next time.